Macca's Guides.
Hey guys, Mac here playing Rare Replay. This is the And the Kitchen Sink Achievement Guide, which is for completing the Collect-A-Thon playlist in the Snapshots gallery. In my opinion, this is the second easiest playlist in the game next to Blast Score, and this one involves a few retro games as they all do. There's a total of 5 snapshots you need to get through. You have a total of 3 lives. Kind of 4 lives because you can die a total of 3 times, which gives you 4 chances. For the first one, this is gun right. This one's very, very, very easy. What I recommend personally is bringing your cursor all the way down to the bottom of the screen with your left analog stick, and you're going to shoot the revolver with the A button, if I remember correctly, and basically just try to catch the cash as it falls. You have like 45 seconds to get 35 bags. I think I get 57, which is almost double in the same amount of time. So as long as you're good with your aimer, just stay along the bottom and shoot the cash as it falls down. And then obviously you'll have to reload, which is automatic, but just keep in mind that it does take some time for your gun to reload in between shots. I will join you up in a few seconds. The next one is in Cobra Triangle, probably the hardest one, honestly, in my opinion. This one, you're going to use the right trigger to accelerate. I recommend tapping B in order to shoot the gun of your boat, and then just try to hit as many ramps as you can without taking too much damage from the electricity behind you or any of the missiles and stuff kind of laying around the track. I did lose 2 lives here because I forgot some of the controls, ended up dying stupid deaths. This one's not too bad though, but does require a little bit of practice. Just make sure you're hitting the ramps and always shooting in order to get this one as best as possible. Next up, we have RC Pro AM2. This one requires you to get at least 5 cash pickups in 60 seconds. And you do have an unlimited buckshot, which means if you tap B, you'll shoot a small missile that travels in a straight line, and you have basically unlimited ammo. On your first lap, I do recommend being the first car out, trying to pick up as many of the pickups as you can. As you see here, I went by one, I went back and got it. It doesn't really matter. Now that I'm last place, it's also fine. Just make sure you do slow down for any cash pickups, like right here. I ended up actually going back and picking up my 5th, 6th, and 7th cash pickup. Now, if you're completing your first lap and you don't have enough, and there's none left on your second lap, you're going to need to use your buckshot to shoot the enemies, and as you kill an enemy, they will drop cash if they've picked any up. So you'll see me do that right here. I'm going to shoot an enemy. He does drop cash. I end up driving by it, but that's the only other way you can pick up cash once all the cash has gone off the track. I'll join you up with snapshot number 4 in a couple seconds. The next game is Snake Rattle N Roll, and you'll need to kill 5 fish in 1 minute, which means you need at least 1 kill every 12 seconds roughly. I end up getting 9, but this one is one that actually does give me trouble occasionally, just because I feel like this game has absolutely terrible hit detection. So you're going to use your tongue to try to hit enemies and swallow them using the A button. You're going to tap the B button to jump, but because you're in water, you're going to kind of float up and then down. But because this game is so old, it's very hard to tell where you are in a 3-dimensional space because it's like faux 3D in a 2D world. Also, the black puffer fish do require at least 2 or 3 stuns before you can actually swallow them whole. So as you saw me here, this one took me a little bit of practice. I did fail my first couple attempts the first time I ever did this playlist because of the hit detection in 3D. But as long as I recommend using the shadows on the ground and just trying to level yourself off as best as possible by tapping B in a very smooth rhythmic pattern just to keep yourself leveled out, you should be able to get up to 5 eventually. Now, this last one, you can only really make one mistake if you know what you're doing, and that is exactly what I'm about to do and show you what not to do. Do not run forward and then try to stop. Your character will kind of keep running even though you've stopped touching the analog stick, and he'll run directly under the rock. The pattern: get the first 2 trophies, wait for the rock to fall, climb over the rock to the 3rd trophy. After you climb the rock, go back, get on top of the rock, and then use the B button to jump to the left. That should be all 4 you need. I've gotten up to 6, but those were just an extra 2 that didn't really matter. And as long as you can get that, that is the end of the playlist. Pretty easy in my opinion. I got 87, but I think like if you get bare minimum on all of them, you'll get like 55 or something. So it's pretty easy in my opinion. Thank you guys for watching. That should be worth 30 gamer score for completing the Collect-A-Thon playlist. If you want to see more videos, feel free to check out my channel. Like the video if it was helpful, and I'll see you next time. Peace.